We'll guide you through how to use a laptop keyboard and go over the basics of it. If you find this useful, then consider subscribing and liking the video. So this is really useful to go and know how you can go and use it. There's different keys and different uses for how you can go and switch between them. So let's go and dive straight into this. You can see here, I am using an HP laptop, but I'm keeping this guide broad so you can go and follow along. So let's go and get started on the keyboard itself. So let's go and start over to the left here. So you're going to go and have the escape key. If you're full screen or something like that, you can go and press that to get out of it. You've got the tab key. You can press tab. You can go and start selecting different options. So that's useful. We can go and stop that by pressing escape. Caps lock. So when you go and press that, you can see it should have a little light on it and may not always. And what that's going to do is going to go and hold it in caps lock. Just for context, I'll go and turn it off and let me go and type here because it's lowercase. If I go and press caps lock and go and type, it's saying capitals, which is really useful. You've got shift, that has got different uses, but primarily you can hold that while pressing a key and that'll make it caps. Can be annoying if you're trying to do it for a long time, so that's why caps is useful. You've got control, FN, which are just gonna be keys you use for certain shortcuts. For example, you've got control and C, that's copy, control and V to go and paste something. Then the FN key can be used for different shortcuts as well. The Windows key will go and open up the Windows Start menu, which is convenient. Alt, once again, that's going to be another key used in combination with others. You then got another Alt key to the right of spacebar. The spacebar will go make a space, you probably know that. So that's useful. That's like another Alt key. Then we've got this key. Now this is for this laptop. When you press that here, it goes and opens up Copilot, which is convenient. So that's really useful. Then of course you've got the arrow keys, you probably know that. Then you've got a right shift here, and then you've got the enter key. So if you're trying to submit something, you can press enter or make a new line. Backspace, that'll go back on things. Then over to the right here, you've got the Numpad. So you can go and see, this actually have got multiple uses. So you can go and see that there are numbers here, but there's also navigation options. If you want to go and switch between what this does is you can go and press numlock. So you can see numlock's now off. So if I go and press that, it's going to be navigation. If numlock's on, I press them, they go and use and act as numbers. So that's really useful. Then you can go and see that there's a delete key, plus, enter, minus, star, slash, numlock. You've got some shortcuts like home and page up and page down to scroll up and down. Now let's just come back over to the left. You've got this top row of keys. Now these keys do have multiple uses. I'll quickly go through their main use and then show you how you can go and switch to go and use them as F keys. So an F key stands for a function key. And for example, F11 would go and make an app full screen. But right now, if I go and press it, it's going to act as a skip. But I'll cover that all now. So as I said, the escape key escapes things. Press this and the emoji keyboard will go and open up, which is useful. To close that, I just pressed escape. You then got brightness increase or decrease, I should say, and then increase here. F4 hasn't got anything. You can then go and mute the laptop by pressing that there. And you can go and decrease the volume and increase it. This is the microphone mute. So you can press that there, it's muted. Press it again to unmute. You can go back, play pause and go forward. Then you've got this key here and this will go and open up this screen where we can go and choose an app to launch. I'll close that. And then you've got print screen. So if you want to go and access the F keys like F1, F2, F3, F4, etc., you hold the FN key. So it's a combination, hold FN and you can then go and press on the key you want. If I wanted to go and use F11, I'd press that together. Just to go and show that working, I'm going to go and open up Edge. You can see it's not currently full screen. If I hold FN and go and press F11, it would then go make it full screen, as you can see. I'll press that again to get out of it, or you can hold escape. That's really useful to know. And if you want to go and then see these number keys, so you've got by the default is 1, 2, 3, you're gonna get the idea. If you want to go and use, say, an exclamation mark, the pound sign, the dollar sign, percentage, to access those, you go and use the shift key. So hold shift, let's want to press pound. If I then release shift and just press it, it will act as the normal number. That's really useful. And that's the same thing applies over here. To go and access the alternative option, you go and hold shift. And that's pretty much it. That is how you can go and use a laptop keyboard and the basics of it. So hopefully you've now got a good idea. There is going to be loads of different shortcuts and combinations, as I said. So for example, if I wanted to go and select this, I could go and press Control A to go and select it all. And then to go and copy it to the clipboard. So I could paste it on where I press Control and C, and that's now going to be copied. I could go and open up a new tab here. Let's say I want to then go and paste it here. I can then press Control V, and that'll then go and paste it in. That's it. That is how you can go and use a laptop keyboard and the basics of it.